actually like telling the story because it's a reminder for me to remember what it's all about and who I'm serving as I endeavor to portray this role. And so we were about midway through the first season, and the time came for me as Jesus to start preaching full-on sermons. And we started filming. And then as I was going through these words, I suddenly felt I was outside of myself, listening to myself preach to a crowd outside the doors in our story, Zebedee, James and John's father, Zebedee's house. And there was a crowd of people that was growing, crowd of onlookers, and our wonderful background actors that participate in the show, and many of them whom have participated for years. This crowd starts growing outside the house as Jesus begins preaching, and the scene's not specifically about Jesus. It's about other stuff that's happening in the background that becomes the foreground of the story. And in the background, Jesus is preaching, but I still have to preach. I still have to say these lines from Scripture convincingly and try to mesmerize and galvanize the people that are listening to me and get their attention. And they seemed really attentive, so much so that it made me really self-aware. And I thought, what am I saying? What are these words? These are holy words set by the holiest being that ever walked the face of the earth. I shouldn't be doing this.